Hello, I'm Asma and I'm the Museum Director. Welcome to Children's Museum Singapore and thank you for joining us today at MuseumNext Museum and Schools Summit. Our museum is the first museum in Singapore dedicated to children below 12 years old, and we actively involve children in everything that we do. In this video, we'll be sharing with you how we have partnered schools to ensure that children's voices are heard and how we have incorporated their inputs in our exhibitions and museums programming. We officially opened our doors in December 2022 and we're now just slightly over 2 years old.
Hi, I'm Adele and I'm a Little Ambassador of the Children's Museum Singapore. Do you know that this museum is one of its kind in Singapore? Here I get to freely interact and explore the exhibits. I also get to learn about Singapore's heritage and the world around us through play.
Okay, wait.
There's programs and events that you'll love.
Bukit Larangan. Forbidden Hill. That's right.
Here our voices are heard. Children like me can share our ideas for the museum's next exhibition and programs. I volunteer here and it feels great that I can be a part of something bigger. And we are working towards being an inclusive museum for all children. How great would it be if more children can be a part of this?
Before we opened, a lot of thought went into every detail, from exhibition design and content, to mascot design, branding, and even our museum logo. And we made sure to involve children in some of these key decisions. They even voted on key aspects of the museum's identity. We surveyed over 1,000 parents with children to understand their desires and interests for a children's museum. We wanted their input on what a children's museum should look like, the kind of themes they would like to see in our galleries and more. This feedback has been crucial in shaping the direction of our museum's programs and exhibitions. We also work very closely with school teachers to ensure that our content and programs remain relevant and reaching students' learning experiences. This is a Playpot, a space specially designed for children 4 years and below, something we don't often see in other museums in Singapore. It's a safe sensory space where younger children can explore and play. We've divided the museum into two main sections. On level 1, you'll find our permanent exhibition focusing on Singapore's history. The content here will be rotated every few years to keep it fresh and engaging. Level 2 is home to our changing exhibitions. Right now, we are showcasing Into The Hawkerverse, but next year we'll be introducing a brand new theme.
Hi, I'm Michelle, the Senior Curator of Children's Museum Singapore, and my role is to develop exhibitions for children. Our latest exhibition is called Into The Hawkerverse, and it celebrates the hawker culture of Singapore. As you know, we're famous for our hawker fare. We love to eat it, it's delicious, it's cheap, and it has played a big part in our daily lives for a very long time. So the main exhibition is designed for children 5 to 9 years old. Would you like to take a look? Come on, I'll let the children show you.
Hello, welcome to the new Hawkerverse. Follow me.
This is the Shadowed Puppet Theatre area. You can perform with puppets here. Where are we going next?
Have you played Here Comes the Tegu? It's like playing catch.
If you're a hawker when someone shouts Tegu, you run!
Hey, wait there, wait there, hey, wait there.
Can you make teh tarik? You can try it here. Whoever pulls the longest without spilling wins.
I love Legos. Here you can make your imaginary drive-through hawker center.
Now I'll be talking about the drive-through part. This is a car and it's driving along the drive-through way.
Tired? You can rest in banana leaf at the coming space.
What will hawkers in the future look like?
A lot of machines and even a robot can make coffee for you.
Join us at the Children's Museum Singapore and have fun at the Hawkerverse. See you there!
So, what you have just seen was developed through consultations with children. And that is really our signature approach. It's like in design thinking, to be audience-oriented, it is very important to find out about audience. So for this topic on hawker culture, we actually wanted to find out what children know or feel about hawker culture, whether they've even visited hawker centers before, and what are the impressions of the hawkers. In our consultations, we first have to find ways to elicit meaningful responses from the children, because unlike adults, they can't really verbally articulate well. So for example, we might create trial stations and observe their reactions. We also look out for the dynamics of play, whether they respond in a group or whether they respond better as individuals. Another method is that we'll create scenarios, and there'll be role-playing, they'll be dressed up, and we get the children to imagine, to ideate their thoughts through drawings. And the last step is really to integrate their responses, like these drawings, and find ways to apply them in the exhibitions or programs that we do.
Come on, my friends, let's join the queue. It's time to eat, yeah, good things.
Hi, my name is 𝐜𝐴𝐥𝐿𝐴 and I'm turning 12 this year. My favorite local dish is chicken rice.
Hi, my name is Marie. I'm turning 12 this year, so I'm in primary 6. My favorite food at my local hawker center is ban mian.
My name is Linus. I'm 11 years old and my favorite food is chicken rice. The top part of the thing is a tank, and these are the stand, and then the tap and the cup.
There'll also be robot collection, and there's also robots taking your orders instead of you going out to queue up the store to take it yourself.
Also in the future, I think there will also be more food, such as from endangered cultures where their food is starting to not become as popular.
So the robots will help you do everything, but behind the scenes, the cooking is not done by robots, because I think that robots can't replicate the love and care that our hawkers put in for the food for us. So I think there'll still be aunties and uncles cooking for us.
Hello, I'm Case, Head of Museum Experience. I oversee the museum operations, including visitor experience, marketing, and fundraising efforts. As seen in the earlier segment, we have partner schools in our exhibition. We want to ensure that children's voices are heard. We believe that by involving them in our exhibition curation, program conceptualizations, and marketing, they have a better appreciation of museums. This also enhances their museum learning. We involve children of different age groups. For younger children, we did a teaser video before we started works on our new exhibition. Now take a look. For the launch of the Into The Hawkerverse exhibition, we partnered Seng Primary School to give students a glimpse of the exhibition concept before the exhibition was launched. They they came up with their own stories for the Shadow Puppet Corner. By the time the exhibition space was ready, they could confidently decide what interactive they liked and came up with their own scripts to introduce the space to our visitors. Our social media agency came up with a jingle, and we got the students to record their voices for it. The jingle was then incorporated into a teaser video for the exhibition. Students visited an actual hawker centre and filmed the video together with students from Kindergarten, Singapore's first inclusive preschool. Here's the final video.
Have you eaten? Let's go! Come on, my friends, let's join the queue. It's time to eat, yeah. Good things are worth the wait, it's true. Join the line then.
Let's choose wisely, go for healthy food. A cheerful smile and a thank you.
Thank you. Respect, share spaces, be polite, be kind.
Hi, can I sit here? Let's help one another and we'll have a great time.
Remember when you're done,
throw your rubbish.
Think tidy for the next hungry kid. Return trays kindly.
Over here.
What's left clean is the golden rule. Don't leave trash cause that ain't cool.
Respect, share spaces, be polite, be kind. Is this it, Nick?
Let's help one another and we'll have a great time.
Hi, I'm Mr. Roy Lee from Seng Primary School. Currently, our Primary 5 have a collaboration with NEA for our Primary 5 Values in Action program, where our students get to go to the Red Hill Hawker Centre nearby to share more about the importance of preserving the heritage of our food culture with the patrons over there. So for example, some of our students will share with the patrons about keeping the place clean, such as returning their trays after use, or even simple things like the importance of choosing healthier choices at the hawker centre. So when our Children's Museum approached us, we see it as a very good opportunity because we see it as an extension of our learning in the Values in Action program in our school. So really, it's really to help our students to understand more about the importance of preserving the richness and the uniqueness of our Singapore culture here in Singapore. In our school, we believe that students should be given ownership and choice in the projects that they choose to be. So when the school were informed of this project, we gave the students the autonomy. Students who are interested can sign up. And we're very happy that quite a lot of students signed up. And when the students volunteered, we're very happy that Children's Museum put them through a 2-day training course where they get to learn more about the heritage of our hawker culture. And beyond that, students were also tasked to come up with creative ways after the workshop to learn to share more about the heritage culture through their own experiences instead of reading from a scripted speech. So that's where the students were excited. They had to come up with very creative and interesting ways to share with the audiences at the Children's Museum. Oh, definitely. In our school, we talk about developing the emerging 21st century competencies in them. So some of these competencies will include communication skills, creative and inventive thinking skills, adaptive thinking skills, as well as civic literacy. So through this experience, we do see ourselves being more confident in interacting with the audiences at Children's Museum. They have to be very creative and adaptive in coming up with experiences which they could engage the audience at Children's Museum. And we hope that through this experience, they can develop civic literacy in them. And hopefully in future, they want to play a bigger part in helping to contribute to the community beyond the school context.
My name is Seng and I'm in P5 this year. I took part in the charade and it was very interesting. Okay, so basically we got to take part in the filming and then we got to see lots of people and then we got to show the people around the Children's Museum and it was very interesting. We were learning while we were playing at the same time as they were like teaching us, so it was very fun. I've been in Singapore for 3 years and I've definitely learned a lot from this opportunity. I actually really liked how we got to play around, and we were one of the few batches that firstly saw the Children's Museum. We got to explore, we got to play around. I think that was the best part. I got to learn a lot of food and cultures and different things, and then I'm definitely confident if I'm going to Children's Museum again, I would definitely be very confident to show like my parents around and friends.
Hello, my name is Nazif. I am primary 5 this year. I was the 𝐜𝐡𝐢𝐥𝐝𝐫𝐞 who's chasing the hawker. I was showing all the visitors there how hard was hawker's life in a particular time of history. I get to speak to the minister and others in a formal and attractive way. Yeah. When the minister came and after seeing my performance, he was like, "Oh my God, you're so good," and praised me and high-fived me. I feel so proud. Even my parents were proud of me. Other museums will be like the warriors watch, but the Children's Museum shows how was the hawker's life in a time of period. Because there was less painting and more for kids to play, and they can learn about hawker centers while they are playing. In school, they ask us to sit out and explain everything. But at the Children's Museum, they let us play and explain to us. If they don't explain, also the kids can learn by themselves. I get to make new friends from my school, especially Linus. He asks me a lot and he became my best friend.
I'm Siti and I'm 11 years old this year. I was taking part in the video taking and also the charades. I could learn and play at the same time. So while playing, I could learn more about hawker culture, how hard their life was. I talked to a lot of people I didn't meet before and interacted with a lot of people and different ages. We could have a lot of hands-on activities. We had a lot of games and then we got to learn about why hawkers had to run away from the 𝐜𝐡𝐢𝐥𝐝𝐫𝐞 and why they had to pay the fine and that.
The Into the Hawkerverse exhibition is just the beginning of our journey towards more community-driven initiatives. It has worked for us, and you've seen firsthand the positive impact on our space as well as on the children who have engaged with it. We believe children play a vital role in shaping our spaces. Their involvement has really enhanced exhibition design, enriches programming, and strengthens community engagement. Our hope is that more museums will embrace these conversations with their communities. Together, we can transform our cultural spaces into more interactive, inclusive, and dynamic environments for everyone.